Days off Fight Connect TV. We're here at the Dublin Convention Centre ahead of Taylor Cameron 2 on Saturday night. I'm delighted to be talking to one of the undercards, Emmet Brennan. How are you?
Good, yeah. Preparation has gone brilliant. Normally you have a few niggles or there's something negative in training camp. Come Saturday night, I can have zero excuses. Literally everything has gone perfect. We've known about this probably, it was in the pipeline 10 weeks ago when the last fight got cancelled. So, yeah, we've had 8 to 9 weeks where we really went at it, and we're feeling like we're peaking for Saturday night, so very, very confident.
Listen, we had a little chat earlier on, just kind of as we were coming in and greeting everyone and saying our lows and stuff, and you know, we were talking about this night and a huge stage for you at the start of your professional career, but no stranger to boxing and no stranger to a big fight night or a big stage, shall we say. You said, you know, it's very hard to meet that pressure of, we'll say, the Olympics, which is to us, I mean, as a nation, the Olympics is like right up there for us, right? Can you compare the two, or how will you be taking the experience of the Olympics into Saturday night?
Yeah, so look, you have to deal with pressure no matter what. I'm trying to downplay the pressure here for Saturday night, but of course there's pressure. A lot of my career depends on what happens on Saturday night, how I perform. It's not only about winning, it's about looking good, trying to get the stop. It's been in an exciting fight. We heard Eddie a few weeks ago saying people have to be in live fights, they have to be fighting live opponents, and they have to be an exciting fight. So that does add a little bit of pressure. But going back to the question, the pressure of being in a box off the fight for the Olympic Games, you can't beat that type of pressure. You have 20 years coming down to 9 minutes, 3 rounds. You have to win 2 of them rounds to qualify for the Olympic Games. So nothing really does compare to that pressure. I've banked that, and I've obviously won the box off. I have the experience of actually standing up to the pressure and winning. I think that experience will come into play on Saturday night. Obviously Jamie has been in a few good fights in terms he fought for the Celtic title before, but that's nothing compared to fighting in an elite final. It's nothing compared to being in the box off for the Olympic Games. I think he's only in combat sport maybe 7 years. He's a big, strong lad, but I think the lack of actual combat experience and the mistakes he's going to make from not having that experience is only going to play into my hands. And we've seen by judging that, the clips that's on YouTube of him fighting, he makes a lot of mistakes. And they're mistakes that I don't make because I have too much experience on the inside, defending after I attack, hands coming back to a good defensive position, all small things that you can only get by having skin in the game. And I'm talking 22 years of experience versus 7. You're going to see the difference. You're going to see the difference on Saturday night. I know he's been in fights with Kevin Cronin and that, but they're not at my level and they don't have the experience that I have, so they can't capitalise the way I'm going to capitalise on Saturday night.
Stunning. Stand in here now, make sure you're in the shot. But amazing to get your view of you know, give us a sort of insight, I suppose, into that pressure, that Olympic kind of standpoint. Obviously, the main event here tonight, the main woman herself, Katie Taylor. I mean, I keep getting asked, you know, what does this mean for Ireland, having all these Irish fighters on the card, these opportunities, what Katie's done for Ireland. And I'm relaying it to like Italia 90 or something, you know. We always remember the Olympics, when you went to the Olympics, when Mick Conlon went to the Olympics, when Katie was at the Olympics. We just carry that as a nation. What do you put down to, and how does it feel as the fighter, knowing that there's this great nation behind you that are just like willing every second for you to win and to do well?
I think it's more like the fighting game itself. Like, it's different. It brings out a different crowd. Like, I suppose like a lot of people know the sacrifices going into being any combat athlete. It's an individual sport. You put your whole life on hold. Like, financially, it's not very, very rewarding. You look at the Olympics, like it costs a lot of boxers to go to the Olympics, and I think the nation get behind that because they realise these people are going and doing something different than the average person. They're sacrificing their life, they're putting their life on hold, and it's very, very easy to get behind someone when they're relatable. Like, you know, when you want to do something but you can't do it because you're not in them circumstances, you respect what they're doing. And I think Ireland as a nation, they get behind their fighters, they get behind their combat athletes, and the support that I'm getting from Dublin, it's unbelievable. 650 tickets we sold for this fight, so for me that's unbelievable. But the respect I have of these people, it's something that you can't get in team sports, and yeah, you can only really thank the Irish public and the Dublin public for that.
Absolutely. And before I let you go, we have to give Are we getting in the shot stand back there a little bit?
Francis.
Yeah. Well, the most important one, fighter. Come on, I'm like avidly watching you on Twitter. I'm like, you know,
fighter,
looking at everything that you're doing there.
So fighter, that's my new company. We've opened the gym 3 or 4 weeks ago. We've been in business like 5 or 6 months. What we're offering is, we're offering over 18s to learn how to box. So if you're 18, 19, you want to go into an amateur boxing club, you sort of brush to a side because they want 10, 11, 12-year-olds. They want to take them up and create champions. But there's a big market for your average person to come in and learn how to box, whether they want to actually compete and they want to spar, or else if they want to just come in and learn the fundamentals and get the fitness side of the boxing. So what we're doing is unbelievable. We're really pushing for women to join as well. So at the moment, we have roughly a 50-50 ratio of men to women, which for us, it's excellent. But we're trying to get more women. We're trying to get more women than men because women love it. Women do love it, but there's not enough women doing the sport. You know, even at actual amateur level, there's not a lot of women doing it. But there's a fighter in all of us. We all looked at Rocky films and we said, I can do that. And an actual boxing workout gives you some sort of self-esteem that most of the workouts can't really. You do jiu-jitsu and you know the feeling that comes from it, the endorphins that it releases. It gives you something that a lot of other sports can't do. So we're very lucky that we've opened up a gym. If anyone's looking to join or they want to learn how to box again, they don't have to take the punches. They can come and just do it for fun. Hit up Fighter on Instagram. Come down and try a class. First class is free. Not a lot of places are doing that. You get to train with Olympians, professional boxers. We have Jordan Moore there, who's a great amateur boxer. We have other coaches in there. We're doing things right, but we actually have better coaching than most amateur clubs around the country because we have elite fighters that is coaching to adults. So we're offering a lot better of a service than what most amateur or professional clubs are offering around the country. So please, if you take out from this interview, get down to fire.
Absolutely. And let me just say, I know you extended the invitation to me as well, and I definitely am going to take you up on that offer. Come down, I'd love to.
100%. As I said, the amount of women that we have, the women for us are great because it's very hard for a woman to walk into a boxing club. It is an intimidating place. Yeah. We have a group of like 20, 25 women where the second a new woman walks in, they'll go over and greet them, introduce them to themselves. They're sort of bringing them in and they're making them, like, their shoulders are tight when they walk in. They're a little bit more relaxed. And for me, having them women as part of Fighter, they've helped us get so much extra members because they're just great to the new members that come in. So big up to the Fighter women.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
God, we're getting time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Emmet Brennan for Fight Connect TV.